torn down, stomped on, or burned in the days following the presidential election. More than 1,000 veterans and their families marched to this Massachusetts liberal arts college in protest after the school at first decided to lower its main flag to half staff following the president-elect victory, and then removed it altogether because of the distress that the flag was causing on campus. Trace Gallagher has more from our West Coast newsroom. Trace?
Megan, when President-elect Trump suggested flag burners lose their freedom or citizenship, he never mentioned Hampshire College by name, but the private liberal arts school in Western Mass is clearly the focus of the latest flag debate. It was the day after the election when Hampshire lowered the school's main flag to half staff in reaction to the, quote, toxic tone of the election. 2 days later, the flag was burned, an incident that remains under investigation. The flag was then replaced until college president Jonathan Lash ordered it be taken down altogether, but not as a political statement, he says. Watch.
The symbol was raising the temperature of the controversy, that disagreement, and getting us away from the underlying values that we wanted to discuss.
It did promote discussion, and it prompted a protest by hundreds of military veterans in what they called a show of solidarity and respect for the flag. It was also a show of support for people's rights, with one military vet telling a local Boston TV station, quote, "They took down the flag. They have a right to do that. I'm here to defend the right to do that. But I want them to understand how bad it hurts me." Hampshire College isn't alone in the flag battle. The day after the election, student protesters at American University in D.C. burned several American flags, with one student shouting that this is a representation of America and that we are going down in flames. At Brown University, hundreds of flags set up as part of a Veterans Day ceremony were not burned. Instead, they were ripped up and tossed away. The student who posted the video you just saw called it a very sad day. Megan.
Trace, thank you. Joining me now with more, David Wohl, attorney and Donald Trump supporter, and Julie Roginski, Democratic strategist and Fox News contributor. Great to see you both.
Good to see you.
So we'll get to the legality of President-elect Trump's proposal in a minute. But let me just start with you, Julie, about the nonsense that we are seeing now, that the flag is now too disruptive and traumatic for these cupcakes to function on the college campuses. This is the state of our, honestly, this is what made me write this book, Settle for More, because I've had it up to here with the Cupcake Nation. They can't function in the face of the flag now. The flags have to go to accommodate the few whom it happens to distress. Really?
Well, I read your book over the weekend, and it was great just to get that plug in. But secondly, I agree with you. I mean, look, if you're distressed over the American flag, or really if you're distressed over anything, including the burning of the American flag, which is legal, you need to grow up, and that goes for both sides. If the sight of the American flag flying atop a college campus hurts your feelings so much that you can't focus on your studies, then maybe you should think about doing something else rather than going to college.
You should become agoraphobic.
Well, yeah, you should.
You should never leave your house, because
of course
there's flags everywhere.
Not only that, but you probably see things on a daily basis that upset you. If you can't handle it, you probably should.